Hello fellow gamers, I am your host Brent Justice and welcome back to my gaming channel Justice Gaming. I am in Far Cry 6 continuing my playthrough. Hope you all are having a blessed day today. I have a sugar-free root beer in front of me. Let me know what you're drinking down below. And I need to turn in some of these bandito missions here. Definitely have some of these to turn in and get more of as I continue my playthrough today. Again, just quickly clicking through these to complete them. Then we'll talk about what I'm going to do in today's video here. We'll start something. I've got 3 leaders now, which is really cool. So those things are in progress. This one, though, I can give them orders and get the rewards. Gonna get lots of stuff here. All kinds of rewards. Look at all these rewards I'm gonna be getting here. Okay, everything's in progress, but I can start one with this guy now. Having 3 leaders definitely helps. I guess you can get 6 total. But anyway, that's going to help a lot. Let's see what all we get here.
Nothing. It was a dream. Just forget it.
But what about the blood?
Look at that. Look at all those pesos. Lots of good stuff. Alright, well, let's talk about the last video. Basically, the big thing in that video was Jose Castillo. We took out Jose Castillo, stuck a grenade down his throat, blew his head off. So that was that. But that was a lot of fun. In today's video, let me look quickly at my journal because I think all I have left now is Paradise Lost, which is to take out President Castillo himself, which seems like the last thing to do with Libertad, or maybe a path of other things with Libertad, but still, we've finished with the Monteros, we finished with everybody else, and yeah, all we have left is Libertad now, and that seems to be the last group of people we have, so that's good. And then the other Yara story I have is All the Blood, which is just a DLC, which I'll do it in-game. So this is all I have left on the story, guys. We are coming to the end here, but we're not there yet, but we're coming to it. Now, I do have 2 military targets. And if we look on the map, I actually have these 2 military targets here and 2 ambushes here. So that's some gameplay and a treasure hunt. All of this right here is probably a video in itself. And then I do want to do a loot video before I do the Libertad mission. So I'm trying to decide, do I do a loot video today or do I just go ahead and do these things? You know what? Let's do this. For today's video, let's start by doing these 2 military targets, these 2 ambushes, this treasure hunt. That'll complete all the, quote, side mission stuff in the game, right? And then I will only have the Libertad mission to do, and then I can do a loot video. So after I do this stuff here, I can do a loot video. And in fact, I can start that process probably in today's video because this is not going to take me a whole hour to do this stuff up here. So once I do this stuff here, I think I'll spend the rest of the video, maybe 30 minutes or an hour, doing some loot stuff where I do the liberated crates and all that and find any missing liberated crates I haven't found yet. I'm not going to worry about the FND caches because I don't need them. So I'm just going to go for the liberated crates. Those are important to me. And what I don't finish today doing that, I will finish in the next video, and then we'll start the Libertad mission. I think that's how I'll play it. So let's go up here. We're going to go ahead and, well, let's start with these 2 ambushes. Ambushes are quick and easy, and will open up some of this area that I need to get into up here. And Then I'll do these 2 military targets and then the treasure hunt. Sounds like a plan. So let's fast travel to here. We're finally going into this Esperanza area that I was avoiding a lot earlier in the game, but now it's time to go up in here and do some stuff. Finally time to go into this area, which is the main capital. It's the main city, the main capital area. Looking for a vehicle. Do I not have a vehicle? This is the main capital area we'll be going into, so yeah, that'll be interesting. You know, I don't have a vehicle. Well, okay. Oh yes, by the way, I do read your comments. I actually do have access to a vehicle, and I keep forgetting to call this, so I just want to mention I forgot the user's name who left the comment. I apologize. I was going to remember it for this video, but then I forgot. But somebody mentioned that I keep forgetting in one of my earlier videos, I keep forgetting to call my ride. I have a ride that I can call at any time that will give me an ammo refill from the trunk. Like every 30 minutes it resets. And I have not been doing that, so you're right. I actually forgot I could do that. That's actually a thing I can do, so thank you for that comment, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I can do that, and where do I find that now? I remember I can do it, I just have to remember where I find it. Rides. I mean, yeah. I can call this ride anywhere and get an ammo refill.
Need some wheels.
I don't know why I have not been doing this, but completely forgot I could. But with this ride, I can go to the trunk and do an ammo refill.
Ignore that scratch.
So anytime I need ammo, I could have just called this car. And I completely forgot to do that. Completely forgot. So I apologize, but thank you for the comment. I did read your comment, and now, finally, we're doing it. Finally. Also, looking at the launcher, I am 90% of the game complete. So that shows you and tells you, look at that city view. I love that. The city. Oh, that's so cool. That tells you how close we are to the end of the game here. There's only 10% left. Only 10%.
Those guerrillas could use some backup.
Okay, we are in the city now. We are in the city proper. I have never been up this far into the city. It's crazy. Where is everybody? Go get him, Aluso. Whoa. I guess I need to be a little more careful in the city here. Really? Did I not get them? Blew him away. Yeah, so I guess the city area has a lot more enemies that I have to worry about. Okay, I took that over at least. Oh, Aluso's hurt. But yeah, being in the city, I guess, is going to give me a lot more, get me a lot more in trouble here. I'm going to have to be careful in this area, obviously. But at least we took this place over.
Huh? Look out!
Yeah, I'm constantly having enemies here. Constantly being bombarded. They just don't stop coming. There's a tank. There's a tank, guys. A tank. I kinda don't want to mess with the tank. It's back over there where my car's at. I want to go to my car because I want to get an ammo refill. But if I blow the tank up, it's going to blow my car up. Oh, there's 2 tanks now. Holy crap. Okay, what if I do this? What if I don't have my gun out? They won't shoot me if my weapon's out, right? They shouldn't. I think I'm okay as long as I don't bring my weapon out. I don't want to deal with 2 tanks right now. Let's see if I can sneak over here and get my... I don't think they'll shoot me though. I think I'm okay. I think I can get away. Okay, I got our ammo. No, no. The answer to that is a no. I now know. That was a good hit. And I'm on fire. Dang, I'm having to use all my heals and all my ammo that I just got. Come on, reload, reload, reload. Let's take this tank out. Okay, fine. I guess we're doing it.
Not now.
I'm out of ammo, though. Oh, I'm out of ammo, and now I cannot get a refill. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get out of here, actually. I'm gonna let them deal with that. And I'm leaving. I'm out. I don't want to deal with that. This city is a terrible place. I kind of need to go that way, though, don't I? Let's see if I can barrel through here. No, wait a minute. I need to go, yeah, this way. Oh, where'd the tank go? Did they destroy it? The tank disappeared. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we learned a lesson. Being in the city is bad. Bad news. There's just so many patrols and so many bad guys. It's just chaos. It's a dangerous place to be. No, don't run into me. I don't want to get into a firefight right now.
Trouble ahead. Maybe I should help.
And we're going to. Alright, let's help. Oh, I think we took them all out. Got some rocket launcher ammo, that's good. Okay, we got that. We got all that. Ambush complete. That'll help. Okay, everybody should be happy now. Just walk over everybody, make sure I got all the ammo I can get from them. I did. We're good. Okay, well, the next two things are going to be pretty intense. We have two military targets, and, well, they're going to be tough because they're near the city, especially this one that's in the city. Alright, so this is Fort Esperanza. We're going to go do this right now. This is probably going to be extremely rough. It is a rank 14, so it's a pretty high level. Can this guy give me info? He's got a exclamation point over his head. Is it this guy? No, it's that guy.
Definitely
Okay.
heard something.
Hola.
Where do
Come
you go?
here. Here's where you can find the supplies.
Oh, okay.
Suerte, guerrilla.
Got some supplies, some caches. I'm not going to worry about the F&D caches again, though, because I don't need them. But the other things I am going to worry about. The liberated crates, for sure. Ah, here's the fort up here. Okay, let's pull off on the road here. Yeah, I can't refill now. I gotta wait. It's on a timer. Alright, obviously there's gonna be a lot of people here. It's gonna be a tough one, probably.
Clara, I'm at the old fort in Esperanza. Anything I should look out for?
Yes. Anyone who isn't Anton's idea of a true Yara gets taken there for questioning. If you find any of our people there, get them out.
I will.
I see what looks like a zip line down into the fort, so that may be the thing to do here. Alright, well, I see two alarms. I see a lot of people. I see a camera.
Camera.
I see a sniper. I don't think I'm going to be sneaky. I'm going to go right in. I know that it's got two alarms, but they are pretty far away, way over there, and I am not going to be able to get to them. No, I don't think I'm going to make it to those alarms. They're just too far away from where I'm at. I could maybe take one out, but I definitely would not get the other one. Oh crap, yeah, none of that's happening. I could take this sniper out, that might help. Yeah, this fort has a lot of enemies. This is going to be a rough one. This is going to be pretty intense, so just follow me, everybody. Stand by. This is going to be rough. Okay, I knew the alarm was going to go off. Okay, we got this guy over here, up here, shooting things at me. Okay, actually not so bad so far.
A key.
I got the key. Actually, that wasn't too bad so far, actually. You know what? I think we're getting reinforcements, but if they all come through the same door, that works.
Guerrilla, there's reinforcements closing in on your position.
Nope, there are no longer reinforcements. Alright, there is a helicopter, however. But I have a weapon. And I have cover, so we're good. Wow, did they bail? Did the people like bail? Wow, okay, I took it over. Well, that actually wasn't too bad. That was pretty average. A pretty nice capture there. All right, got a workshop. Yeah, that actually was not terrible. Could have been worse. Okay, now we can get everything. Receipt of I can't say that. True Yaran tests are priority. Release and or disposal as needed. Dispatch selected subjects via Vero program via pre-assigned routes. Okay, let's get all the stuff that's in here. Oh, there's the main alarm panel. Yeah, I would have had to come in here to disable all the alarms. I would have needed the key to do that, so yeah, that was rough. Would have been rough. But anyway, we found this fort. It's ours. Very cool. Nice. Stock up on everything. There's another key. I knew it was a mistake to bring my lunch in here with you wolves. Whoever stole my empanadas better confess, or I'll shove you in the next truck to Building 13. And here's the other alarm. All right, I'd say that is a success. So that is really cool that now we have all that opened up, but I must take over this military target now, a cathedral. So we're gonna do that. Journal, military target. It's the last military target, everybody. I want to find my vehicle. That's gonna hurt if I jump down that. I was thinking about it. I almost did it. Is that a zip line? That is not a zip line.
Beauty cat, guerrilla. Stay strong.
Okay. Let's get to my car and we'll drive to this other one. I think this is our last military target. Now we do have an anti-aircraft cannon on the island out there, but obviously that's probably gonna be where Castillo is at. That's my guess. Man, there are so many soldiers around here. So many. Yeah, we are definitely in the city now. I'm just kind of following the GPS here. Hopefully it's taking me there. Yeah, we're almost there. Oh, it's right up here, huh?
Clara, I'm at the cathedral. Castillo's thugs have taken it over.
Shit. One of the priests was sheltering some of our guerrillas. Father Diego's going to be a hostage now.
I know what to do.
I hear a helicopter in the distance. There it is. I'm going to wait until it passes. Because I really don't want to have to deal with it. It may not pass, though. Maybe I can go in this way. We'll go on this balcony. Oh, well, that got me here, but that didn't actually help. I kind of need to get up to the top, don't I? Let's see if I can swing over. I'm going to try to swing and jump over to that. Might be dangerous. Oh, wait, there's a vine. I can climb up the vines. Never mind. Never mind. I'm doing this the hard way. The vines. That's the way. Okay, I think the helicopter is gone. Okay. Alright, this is a big place. actually very intricate here.
Special forces. Coño.
Well, I jumped off the building. What I meant to do was jump over. Nope, that wasn't gonna work. Okay, so we learned a lesson. We learned a lesson. Okay, let's climb back up. So how do I get across? If I can't jump, obviously. Can I fall down to that level without dying? Okay, I do see an alarm. Okay, he's leaving. Wonder if I can come down here without dying. Yes. The answer is yes. I'm playing this just a little bit stealthy because I don't want the person we're supposed to rescue to get killed. Would love to take out that alarm though.
An alarm.
There might be another alarm, but at least I got that one. Got it. Found a sneaky way in, actually. Dang, missed him. Oh, there was a second alarm. It was right there.
Watch out, guerrilla. Reinforcements are on their way.
Yeah. I'm sure they are.
Watch out, guerrilla. Reinforcements are on their way.
This is actually a pretty good defensible position right here. I do see a helicopter, but that's okay, I'm not worried. Let's see. Bishop Diaz, I must protest the decision of the Yaran diocese to support this administration. Castillo wraps himself in the word of our Lord, but the spirit does not move him. He is a deceiver, and every day we abide his cruelty. The church has made deals with tyrants. Let us not repeat the mistake of history. Alright, gotta move here. I do see a helicopter up ahead. Also, I see that. I see you. Whoa, they ran into each other. I'll take it. Alright, I got it. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully I saved the guy I needed to save. I don't know. It doesn't say that I saved the hostage, but maybe I did. I don't know. Hopefully. I don't even know where he was. But anyway, we've got all the military bases now. I think we've really done a lot for like the military targets. We have all the checkpoints, we have all the bases.
It looked right at me.
Need to find the secret room where all the stuff is at. Wonder if it's up above. Yeah, very cool looking church, by the way. Okay, where's the secret room?
Hola.
Hey,
Buen trabajo, Dani.
Let's go up, I guess. Oh, no, maybe this is it. No, maybe not. You're not alone. Scared Castillo's thugs are going to bash down your door. You're not alone. Worried about your loved ones. Sick of leaving the country. You're not alone because Libertad is watching out for you. Clara is fighting for every Yaran and her guerrillas can get you out of Esperanza. Start a new life. Start fighting back. Join us. My name is Lita and I fight for Yara. Oh, come on. Sometimes I like her, but sometimes she gets in the way. Like, all I want to do is go through the door. Let's see if we can go up. I see a ladder up there. Ah, here it is.
a blessing. Amen.
Alright, let's see what we get. Got the Zona 5.1 rifle. I might have to check that out. It's a big hole in the floor. Okay, let's look at the map. We have every military target now. We have every military target and every checkpoint that we can get. Isn't that awesome? I think that's a big win so far. Let's go do this treasure hunt. The last one to leave. We'll go do this treasure hunt and see what that's about.
You a guerrilla?
I'm not just a gorilla, I'm the gorilla. The one and only. Okay, let's go. Let's head to this treasure hunt and see what we'll have to do for this one. I guess this is the last treasure hunt we'll have to do also. A lot of lasts in this video. We're really coming close to the end. Well, that's a cliff. Nice little village here by the water. See what the name of this area is that I'm in. This is Roja Bay. This is the Casas del Lodo Residences. Oh. Oh, we've got the Viviro coming through, huh? There's a thing under there.
Whoa. The Aluas must be watching me.
Oh, this is a restricted zone, huh? Interesting. But not where the treasure hunt's at. Alright, to Felipe, Anna, and George. Castillo has destroyed our family, our papa has been taken to the outcast camps, and I'm too old to run. But the three of you have a chance at a new life. Follow the power lines to find 3 switches, one for each of the 3 children. I can hear you now. Your mama is an engineer to the last. I love you all. You will know our ways and how to breathe power going again. 3 switches to unlock the treasure beneath. And a future for all of you. Alright. Follow power lines
Felipe,
to
Ana,
3 switches.
Jorge.
I mean, that's pretty direct there. A family is trying to escape Yara, and if I solve the puzzle, I could find out what happened to them. Restore power to unlock the substation.
I think I knew this family. What happened to them?
Oh, look. 3 switches, and there's 3 power lines, right? So if I follow the 3 power lines, I should be good. Find the switches. Okay, the first one is obviously right here.
Coño.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Well, they did not survive. Okay, I have to get up there to that switch. That is obvious. Oh, that is a, I just need to be careful and not get in on their territory, huh? Oh, I can walk the fence.
Okay. Watch yourself, Dani.
Ooh, I jumped up and got it.
First one down. 2 more to go.
Okay. That one wasn't too bad. I'm just looking around, seeing if I'm missing anything. Any loots? Okay, let's find the other ones. Okay, I see this power line here in the middle. Oh, and it's going into there. I see this flashing. That could be a thing. That shut down the Viviro. Obviously, I need to get in this building. And there is no way in. Can't do anything with that. Maybe I can go in here. Okay, a bit of a maze that I have to crawl around.
Lo siento. You didn't have a chance.
Okay, that person didn't have a chance. Oh, here I am. Well, that was
Well,
pretty
hope the
simple.
last switch is easy to find.
To Anna and Felipe, they got me trapped in here. They are bringing in poison to flush me out like vermin. They got Anna too, Felipe. It falls on you to get out of Yara. Wow, locked them in here and turned on the poison, huh? Oof. Okay, there should be one more. So let's go back here and trace the last power line. It's over here, going to this house. Just gonna walk around the perimeter first. Multiple ways in, so why wouldn't we just go in? What are you standing on, a fan?
Their mother was smart, an engineer. She would have hidden this switch.
Oh, there's a hidden switch, huh? My daily agenda. In the morning, I wake to the music on the radio. In the afternoon, I watch the news on TV. And at the sunsets, I reminisce about our family home at the seashore. And apparently I found a rooster. Okay, so there's a hidden... Did I get stuck on the fan? There's a hidden switch. But I think that the clue is in the letter. It says, I wake up to the music on the radio, and then in the afternoon, I watch the TV, and then I reminisce about our family on the seashore. So if I go to the radio, is this like a puzzle? Turn on the radio.
There must be more than one switch.
Turn on the TV. And then reminisce by the shore. Is it outside or inside, though? That's what I don't know. Because it says, at the sunsets, I reminisce about our family home on the seashore. I've obviously done 2 of them. Turn picture. Oh. That fan. Tell you what. Ah, picture of the seashore.
Got it.
What do you know? Secret room. It's over. Anna and Georgia are gone. I found their bodies while trying to unlock the gift that Mama left us. I can't imagine a new life without them. I will remain here and kill the first soldier I see in their names.
That's the last switch. And the last of the family.
Okay, well, I hit all the 3 switches. So I guess back up there I go. I'm guessing it's in here. Somehow? Somewhere? Ah, this door. There we go. I'm in.
I will put this to good use. I promise.
Treasure hunt complete. The last one to leave. Okay, what is it? What did I get? A Desert Eagle pistol. Core challenge complete. Goodbye note. Take this. A mother's gift and a start of a new life. You will find, like I did, that it can help you achieve your dreams, overcome obstacles, and put people in the ground. I will rest easy knowing my children are safe. Always remember to keep a round in the chamber, that she kicks like a mule, and to honor the ones left behind. I have now done every treasure hunt in the game. Okay, I mean, check that out. Is that something I can take over? I'm not sure. Also, it says airdrop is anti-aircraft cannon, so I guess this anti-aircraft cannon is protecting this? I don't see any other anti-aircraft cannons in this area. I got them all. So I'm not sure what other anti-aircraft cannon would be protecting this area. If I took them all out. Unless there's one I'm not aware of. And I guess that's possible. But anyway, okay, I have done like all the stuff, right? I've done all the stuff and literally I'm ready to do the last set of missions. There's no military targets, there's no treasure hunts, there's just the Paradise Lost mission operation. Which means I can now transition into finding all those liberated crates that I want to find, especially starting like down in here. There's all these liberated crates that I didn't get, and I think I'm going to start that process. I'm not going to worry about the caches though, I'm just going to go to the liberated crates. So I'll spend about, I don't know, I think I'm going to spend maybe about 30 minutes right now looking for liberated crates and do as much as I can with that. So if you want to go ahead and, you know, skip the rest of this video and just, you know, that's fine with me. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend the time right now to do these liberated crates because that's what I want to do. And then in the next video, I will finish by doing the operation with Libertad. But I'm gonna grab a helicopter and I'm gonna go look for liberated crates. That's the deal right now. That's what I'm doing. And we'll start in this area and kind of clear out Sierra Perdida and then Conoco. So I'm going to start down here and I'm just going to fly to each one and pick them up. That's really it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm hoping that some of these liberated crates will give me some good gear, like armor or weapons, stuff like that. I guess armor mostly. Well, this one's on the roof. Well, it's a good thing I have a helicopter. Okay, that's just Supremo Bond, that's fine. Let's, I'm not going to worry about the caches, like I said. We're just going for liberated crates right now. Or we're going to run into trees. Bye-bye, helicopter. See you later. Nice knowing you. Well, we've gotten off to a great start. I'm gonna switch to my other loadout though because it allows me to run a little faster. I will have to grab another helicopter, but let me just get these that are down here first. There was this one, and then there's like another one somewhere. Okay, where are you? You're right here. Got it. Just more Supremo Bond. Okay, next one is here.
How you doing?
Okay, is this one in the ceiling? It is. A lot of loot here, too. Okay, what do we got? More Supremo Bond. I wonder if I have got every armor piece you can get, and so I'm not going to get any more rewards for, like, armor. Maybe that's the case. That might be true, which would be terrible then. That means that this is actually a waste of time, so I don't know. If they all end up being Supremo Bond, there's really no point in me looking for more crates. So I guess if I don't find, yeah, if all I keep getting is a Supremo Bond, then I guess I won't need to do this crate looting that I'm doing. So I guess I won't do it if that's all I'm gonna get. Because the main reason I was doing these liberated crates is to get the better armor, right? Rank 4 armor, hats, shirts, pants, whatever. Get the best stuff for the in-game, for the last mission I'm going to do. I wanted to be geared up as best as possible. But that might not be a thing. I might already have everything. More Supremo Bond. Okay, all I'm getting is like Supremo Bond. There's a letter down here. Oh, this. A badge. Okay, yeah, I mean, so far, that's all I'm getting is a Supremo Bond. And contraband, that's stuff, though, isn't it? Let me go to see what the contraband is.
Be careful here.
Oh, it's this stuff. So contraband is important. Okay, that's a bow. I don't need a bow. So yeah, the contraband I need to look for. That's weapons, so... Alright, I know I don't need the caches. I'm not going to worry too much about these Alua idols. I mean, it's a small mission. I'm not going to worry about the caches. So contraband and crates. There's a crate there. Let's go get my helicopter again.
Castillo's people are still out there. Aye.
You're right there, in my way. I'm going to actually go ahead and dismiss Aluso while I'm doing this. Beautiful sunset or sunrise, one of those. Oh, is this the one that was up in the tower? I was never able to get it. I'm just face palm, hand, face, palm. Alright, there's got to be a way to get up to this. They wouldn't put that up there without a way to get to it. Right? Am I crazy? There has to be a way up to this. There just has to be a way up there. I just don't know it. But I want it so badly. Get me up there. Seriously, I mean, there just has to be a way up there. But what is it? There's no grapple points, there's nothing. I'm really perplexed on how they expect you to get that. I really am. There's no way inside, right?
Hola. ¿Qué vuelta?
Yeah, there's no way inside the building. I don't know how they expect you to get that. I don't. Isn't there another flying vehicle that's maybe a little less, let me look at my flying vehicles that I have. There was one that maybe is a little more better, maneuverable, something that would allow me to get up there. I'm gonna see here what I have available to me. No, I don't have anything under the helicopters. Anything under here? Yeah, this thing. Would this do it? Can I try it? I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Well, so far I'm doing great. Alright, that didn't work. I have forgotten what my controls are on this thing. How do I... That's accelerate and brake. How do I take off? Oh, Q. Of course. Okay. Well, that's not working. Yeah, I don't see how this would allow me to land. A helicopter, I can go straight up and down. With this thing, I can only go forward and back. Helicopter is still the best thing to land on that with. But it's going to be difficult. I think I can do it, but it's just going to be real difficult. I'm gonna give it a couple of tries, though. So bear with me as I try to give this a try. Alright, I think if I pull up far enough. There we go. Let's do it. Oh, all that for Supremo Bond. I don't know how they expected you to get up here otherwise. Seriously. How did they expect you to get up there? I'm glad I finally got it. But, wow. It's just Supremo Bond. I don't know. I think I may be chasing something I don't need to be chasing here because all I'm getting is a Supremo Bond. I may have all of the gear that you can get. And there just may not be anything else in these liberated crates. Anything worth getting. Which means I should... Why did I go over there? I meant to go over here. Oh, my mouse died. Hold on a second. Plug my mouse in. There we go. Right. Alright. This is where I wanted to go back to. Now, let me look for another crate, and yeah, if I don't like see any more, if I don't get anything off of these two liberated crates here, I guess I'm just gonna not worry about liberated crates anymore, because it seems like that's all I'm getting now is Supremo Bond.
Now that McKay's out of the way, maybe Castillo backs off.
So I might have access to all the gear anyway, because I am level 17 now, and I've done like everything I can do in the game except for the last few operations. So that may be all there is for that stuff. But the contraband might be more important. Okay, this one is on the side of a hill. So I'm gonna park up here. Yeah, all I'm getting is Supremo Bond. That may just seal the deal right there. I may not need to worry about the liberated crates. Where'd my helicopter go? Come on, grab it. Come on. Get out of my way, board. Ah, seriously. This is in the way. This didn't move, and so I can't grab it now. I want to chuck a grenade in there. That'll do it. No. Really? There we go. Supremo Bond. Alright. Look, all I'm getting is Supremo Bond now. So I think that's it. The liberated crates is just not worth it. We'll try this one since it's close, but I think I think I've figured out that it's just not... I don't need to go for the liberated crates anymore. Wait, where did I... Over here, yes. This way.
What's up? You're doing big things.
We'll do this one more, and if it's Supremo Bond, then yeah, it's done for. Sometimes I don't know what I'm thinking. Sometimes what even is this? Jump off a cliff. Where is this one? Is it in here? It says it's this way. There it is. Okay, I gotta climb those vines. Yeah, okay, I did not mean to throw a grenade. I was gonna grab the rest of the stuff, but, okay, I think at this point we've determined it's just all Supremo Bond, so what I'm going to do instead, I'm not going to go for the liberated crates anymore. I can tell that that's just not necessary at this point. What I'm going to do is look for the contraband, though. Contraband is definitely important. But I'm not seeing any of that either. Okay, there's some contraband way over there. And there's some contraband back in this place. So I should go over here and do some stuff. Let me just make sure I got all of this area. Oh, nope, there's some contraband over here actually. Okay, actually, there is a little bit. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. There's one more liberated crate way out here in the middle of nowhere, and maybe, just maybe, I'll give it one more chance. One more chance. Last chance for liberated crates. Absolutely last chance. And then I'll just, if this is Supremo Bond, then I'll just concentrate on contraband. Okay, in the water. Supremo bond. Okay, so that's it then. We're done. We're done. We're not doing liberated crates. Forget liberated crates. I am going to go for the contraband, though. That is good stuff. Alright, I'm going to readjust my seat. And now we're just going to go for contraband. Oh, this one's out in the water. Okay, okay. Looks like we're taking a swim, everybody. I would love to use their boats right now, but I also don't want to get into a firefight with them. What? Who are they shooting at? No, I'm sorry, you're not doing that. I forgot I don't have my other... I don't have my other loadout on. Yep, this is a weak gun. Alright, let's jump in the water. We're going way out here to get this contraband. I hope it's worth it. Alright, here we go. Straight down. There's a lot of loot down here. I don't really need the loot. I'm gonna get that, though. I got a sink or swim, a light machine gun. I don't use light machine guns, but that's cool. Cool reward. Yeah, I definitely get a lot more for the contraband. I mean, reward-wise, than those crates right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're changing plans, changing tactics. It's all contraband now. That's what I'm going to look for. All contraband, all the time. So I think I got all the contraband that's like in this area down here. I'm just looking real carefully, making sure I don't miss any. Yep, so I think I have all the stuff that's in the Sierra Perdida area. Now it looks like I need to go down into Conoco. And for sure right here. So let's fast travel here. And then let's go find out where this stuff is at. Yaran contraband. Well, they're still having a party here, apparently. Remember when we liberated this place? They're still having a party. That is an intense party. Okay, oh, we've got a DIY death. There's this amazing truck. It's perfectly... Okay. Alright, so we had that contraband, and there is one way down here. I can fast travel here, so let's do that. Okay, and let's grab this. Oh, this place is burned down. Ooh, dead bodies everywhere. Death Rights rifle. I've got some new rifles I'm gonna have to check out for the last operation missions. Okay, that contraband is done. Let's see if there's any other things up here. I think we got all the contraband in this area. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I am happy with that. I'm in La Jolla now. And I do see this contraband at a place I've never been to before, interestingly enough. Well, I guess we're going to have to go there. Let's fast travel to here and we'll go there. I might want to switch to my other loadout, though. It's better for combat.
Hey. What was that?
Let's see if I can grab a vehicle. Well, I can just grab the vehicle that I could grab all along that I always forget about. Oh, I can't request a vehicle. Never mind.
Are you? We took care of McKay. Muy bueno.
Cast of Castillo's lies. This is Clara Garcia, and it's time we heard from the real Yara for once.
So I've never been to whatever facility I'm about to go into before.
Looks like Soviet construction.
I'm just going in for the contraband, though, but I'm gonna do this. Oh, actually, there's nobody here, so... Oh, that's... Nope, there are.
Oh,
there's people here.
This is the spot Lucky Mama used to work at.
Was handpicked by El Presidente to turn things around in LSA. It's time for us to use what we have here with this Baviro stuff and make the rest of the world pay for it. At top dollar. My first project is taking El Este and making it El Beste. We are making the purest
I don't know what to do anymore. We're not here to help people. We're not here to ease their suffering. The things we do to make mockery of the medical profession, none of us deserve to wear a doctor's coat, but what can I do? The soldados know where my family lives. It's impossible for me to go on.
You've ever seen. So Urano Farmeros can spray it on that.
Better watch myself.
It's an interesting place. Did it switch my thing over? I don't like it when it does that. Every time I switch my loadout, it switches my shots. I got the heroic end submachine gun. Hello, Dr. Dos Santos. My name is Valeria Lamb, and I'm a medical history student researching the life of Dr. Teresa Morano, who is better known by her wartime name Lucky Mama. I'm told that you studied under her at the clinic and took over when she retired. May I interview you on her work ethical stances? Thank you. The Cabinet for Dr. Medico, issue number 3. Growing up, I wanted to be Dr. Medico. The hombre is a brain surgeon, an inventor, a crime fighter, a spy, an equal opportunity lover, and a professional salsa dancer. Nobody has that skill set, Dani, not even Juan Cortez. I've done a lot of stuff in my life and I've killed a lot of people, but I still haven't hit the bar next to little Juanito. But my favorite thing about the good doctor was that he hurt his enemies. Never forget, you will never be a force without cracking a few skulls. Juan Cortez. Okay, interesting place. Well, we got what I was going to get there, so next. Let's see. Contraband, contraband, contraband. Let's see, just looking for contraband. I haven't been over to any of this area over here. That's interesting. There's a hideout here too. I haven't been to that hideout, or have I? I don't know. I'm really not seeing a lot of contraband. Thought there might be more, but I'm not seeing it. I'm looking real carefully in case I'm missing any, but I'm not seeing it. And I have not been over here. Look at this. Really interesting that I haven't been into any of this area. Did I get all the contraband? No, I didn't get that. That's back up near the city up here. Okay, well, let's go here. We can go to this fort and travel over here real easy now. So let's go here and then we'll go get this contraband.
Hey.
Let's see, it is here.
Oye.
It's not too far.
Gotta watch out.
all these new weapons, I'm definitely going to try some stuff out before the next operation and see if there's anything I like. Definitely have some new stuff to play with. Whoa, what? Who? How? A dog? A wolf? Something. Oh. Okay. Well, don't have to worry about that. Being attacked over there. Wow, that is unfortunate. Okay, let's see what we got. Got a pistol sportiva. Alright. Got that contraband. Let's see. What else? Might have gotten everything. Definitely been all up into this area. Just want to make sure, double check I didn't miss any. I'm pretty sure I've got all the contraband there. I might have now have everything. Oh wait, look. Contraband right here. Wait a minute. I didn't get everything, but it's in a real... It's in enemy territory, like absolute enemy territory. Think I could run in... Oops, that's not it. Run in real fast and get it? Like, is that a thing? Could I do that? Because I will. I'm not above it. I will run right in and get it. Yeah, this is an off-limits zone, but I think I'm going to go in.
Special forces. Of course.
I think I'm going to go in and just grab and get out. Yeah, this place is overrun with enemies. I'm gonna go in and get out. I want to get this.
This is the place.
Oh, I don't want to do Paradise Lost yet. Yeah, I don't want to go do that yet. I'm not ready to begin a mission at the moment. And it might be, this might be in a mission zone. Alright, I'm not gonna go then. I think this might be in a mission zone, so I'm gonna back out actually, guys. Sorry, but I don't want to start a mission right now. I'm not ready to do that. I'll come back. I'll get it when I do the mission, when I'm in the area. Yeah, I'm not ready to start that yet. Alright, so we'll worry about that in a little bit. But I think otherwise I have all the contraband. So really now I just need to go try out some of the new weapons I got. Make sure I'm all armored up for the last mission, you know, the last few missions or however many it is, I don't know. But I think I got it all. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Let me go back into this area up here and just look one more time. Yeah, I don't see anything that I need to grab right now, so what I need to do is actually talk to one of his arms dealers, because I want to see if there's any gear that I can buy for the last, you know, few missions, or any armor and stuff like that. And then I'm going to try out some new ammo also.
Clara Garcia for press.
So I can purchase... Well, I can't purchase as much as I thought I was going to be able to from here. Huh. Well, I'll look at these. I don't think I'm going to need this stuff because I think what I got's pretty good, but I'll look at it. I'll look at this like off screen, off camera. But where else can I buy stuff? It's the workbench, obviously. That's for weapons. I'm going to look at these rifles here that I have. Zona 51, that does a whole lot less damage than I have right now, so that's not worth it. That does tiny bit more, but decreases everything else. I don't know, what I have may just be the best thing right now. Well, I'm gonna have to look closer at things, and I will. Where else can I buy stuff at, though? Pretty sure it's just the arms dealers or the workbench, right? Let's go back to our main headquarters. And that's where we'll leave off today. I'm just trying to, you know, think about how I'm going to gear up for the next big thing, you know?
Hey, Dani! What did one get?
I can just buy... I can just have materials here. I have all of one's weapons.
Say to the other. Go use the fucking workbench.
I have all of one's weapons. I have everything, really. What I was looking for is this merchant, but it's back under here. Oh, is that just the workbench? Thought there was a, yeah, Juan's arms dealer. Okay, it's up there. I'm gonna go look at the arms dealer up here and just double check. Going the wrong way.
My best cost.
Yeah, that's like all the gear that I can get. I must have everything else. I thought there might be some like epic gear, something that's like really awesome to have for the in-game stuff, but maybe not. Maybe not. Whatever. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go to purchase stuff. There's dealers that are like out in the land, but I have to go walking around to find people like that. But I don't think they'd offer anything else that I couldn't get from Juan's armed dealer, so probably okay there. I don't know. I'll look at it a little bit off camera. I'll try to look at my gear setup going into the last missions, but I think I'm kind of geared up for that. I think I have what I need, honestly. I think I'm pretty ready for it. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here today, and we basically took over all of the stuff in Esperanza, which is going to be real helpful to us. Also, I haven't been into this area here, I just noticed. Look at all this stuff in here I haven't been into. I don't know. I guess you just don't need to. Anyway, I took over all the bases in Esperanza, a couple of ambushes, so that was a lot of fun. Did a treasure hunt, that was fun. So I'm pretty well geared up now to head into the final battle, whatever it is going to end up being. And that's what I'll do in the next video, is we're We're gonna do Libertad, Paradise Lost. That's the last series of missions, operations. So I think that's where I will be heading into in the next video. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.